Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Novara Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It is day 66 of 75 for EDSS here in the Realm Reborn, and last time we helped to save Lord Holschafon's friend, Lord Francel, from being put to death, basically Salem witch trial style. And so, now that we've done that, Lord Holschafon is wanting to help us in the search for the missing airship. So, let's get back on track with a level 38 challenge entitled The Final Flight of the Enterprise. Lord Holschafon would like to introduce you to his witness. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. And that's pretty simple, isn't it? And just a couple of lines, and away we go to speak with whoever this witness may be. A discomposed cataloger. Alright. How quickly the commonwealth's opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you are inquiring as to the whereabouts of the airship last seen in Kelthos several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Britannia and landed somewhere in the far northwest. Relying on my memory alone, I can say no more than that. However, were you to bring me the astroscope log from the evening in question, I could calculate a more accurate location. The log I require is volume 6 of the 1572 readings. It should be stored with the other past logs on the uppermost floor of the observatorium, just below the astroscope. I believe it will be a large, red leather-bound tome, though you ought to confirm the date and volume number if you are at all unsure. Well, that won't be too hard, I imagine. So, away we go. Yeah, this time, Shinjo Hashirama was doing a lot of photo bombing, as it were, or in this case, video bombing my last video. And so now, I have to take him, or I guess I was going to be following him this time, down to the observatorium. So that is where we are going. We need to find the correct astroscope log, and where exactly we could find the required airship. Because, yeah, we're still on the search for it, more than a week later. But most of the time, because of the fact that since the people of Kerthus have not been very accommodating to us, save for a few, we have been forced to put that pursuit on hold and help to try and reveal some very unfortunate discoveries amongst the people of high rank here in Kerthus. We've caught some of them out and exposed some of them, including yesterday, but we're still not out of the woods with them yet. Because even if we find the correct astroscope log, there's no guarantee that we can necessarily put it to good use. If the information is unreliable, then it might not be anything we can do about that. Right, continuing the ascent. Now we have to switch over and go over here. Here we go, past logs. So looking for volume 6 from 1572. Here we go. So now we've got to go back to Camp Dragonhead, which means once again, yes, back to this time. Yeah, I'm down to 1 point, but I don't care. I just want to get done with this particular task because it's very important. We need it to advance the storyline. So yeah, we'll continue to resume our important course because yeah, I've recovered enough life. Yeah, if you fall from high enough, the worst you can do is be down to 1 HP. And that's if you're at max health. If you're not at max health when you fall, then you will die. If you fall from too high. Yeah, but yeah, the worst that can happen to you is that you fall down to 1 HP. Yeah, because I was in a situation with my first avatar where I wasn't aware of my surroundings, and I was at about 50% HP. I fell off a cliff, and I ended up dying because of the fact that it was counting my max HP minus 1 point. So because of that calculation, my avatar was dead. So, back to Camp Dragonhead. And let's speak with this discomposed cataloger to see if the information we have for him is valid. Did you perchance find the correct log? The 6th volume from 1572? I would understand if you failed. The other catalogers were often careless when you're turning old volumes to the shelf. Well, not so much this time. My word, you actually found it! This musty smell brings back such fond memories. Ah, here we are. If you will permit me a moment to make some calculations. It is as I feared. The ship landed near the stone visual of all places, which means that the garrison must certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Well, that sucks. Though Lord Rochefort is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few? In any case, I have done my part. I shall praise for your success, friend. Well, thank you very much, good sir. Alright, in here to let Lord Rochefort know what happened. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The stone vessel? Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Gilmont of Whitebrim Front and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest that you request Lord Francel to do the same. Now that your business on Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journey, Zidi. May Halon guide you. Well, thank you very much for your vote of confidence, Lord Rochefort. It's good to know that I have someone like you on my side. That you do not turn a blind eye to people just because you can. I'm gonna run alongside Xavier Kronos here, who for some reason got himself a hold of a bear. How many different mounts are there available in this game? I've seen bears, unicorns, Magitech armor, which you only get after you beat the game. What else have I seen? Curls. I've seen Super Genius riding curls before. Just all sorts of various crazy mounts. But if you don't mind me saying so, I just prefer the classic good old-fashioned chocobo. It's a Final Fantasy staple, and it deserves to be treated with the respect that it deserves. And yeah, I've got the Pharaoh Croc's attention because I went the wrong way. In fact, is he gonna keep chasing me up here? Let's see how far I can get in order to get out of his range. He should break off pursuit by now. Yeah, there you go. Hey, look, the sun's come out as it's setting. The sun is setting, but hey, the sky looks beautiful, I must say. So, disembark from my chocobo. And then go on inside to get Lord Francel's vote of confidence. Well, it's been certainly quite a few days for you, hasn't it, sir? Wonderful to see you again, Needy. If there is anything I can do to repay you, name it. Well, you know what it is. So the airship you seek is likely inside the stone visual. It shames me to say that it too was once a post held by House Hallinot. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Javanian horde caught us unawares. The fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the stone visual, House Durandale instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Gilmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The Cravens who attempted to destroy House Hallinot have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred towards us, and towards you now as well. Well, that's definitely not something that's good to hear. So, the person we need to speak to is not actually at Camp Dragonhead. Instead, they're going to be all the way over here, in uncharted territory. So, let's warp back to Camp Dragonhead, just to make things a little bit quicker. And then from there, we can continue west. And go into a brand new area. So, upon our arrival, we will indeed begin our journey west to not only uncover more of the map, of course, but also to get more answers on the location of the Enterprise. So, amidst the beautiful sunset, we ride to the west. Yeah, you don't get to see sunrise or sunset often here in Carathis because it's usually snowing. But in this instance, we get a rare luxury. So, riding off into the sunsets, like they do in all those Western movies. Like they do in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which is the only movie I've actually ever seen in my life where they ride into the sunset to end the movie. And that level 39 quest is one I cannot quite do at this point in time. Well, hold on a second. Yes, this enemy is one I need for my hunting log. So let's go ahead and fight it, if possible. In fact, I'm putting out my chocobo, so he can score 2. Yeah, what the heck am I doing targeting myself? That makes no sense. Why would I want to target myself? I'm not here to commit suicide, I'm here to play the game and beat it. Alright, you're gone. Did I see another somewhere? I imagine it'll make more sense for me to be on foot for this point, so that I can kill off enough battleurs to add to my hunting log. But yeah, we are definitely getting there as far as progress on that is concerned. In fact, I think by the time, once I get this done, the only other enemy that I would have to beat is Nfanlin. And in fact, I might even go so far as to make a point, once I clear this, and clear this particular challenge, to go back to Nfanlin and get that level 40 opponent. In fact, I might even do that in between episodes. Alright, that battleur is gone. And there it is, 16,000 points added to my experience level. So let's see where we stand with this particular hunting log. Yeah, we've got 8 down, we only need 2 more left. Other than the enemy in Eastern Nfanlin, what we're missing is 2 in La Nosea, so yeah, I could definitely make it a point to go over there too, off camera. Alright, back on my chocobo. Back on my chocobo as the sun continues to set. We make our way to the area where the stone vigil is. Now, how dramatic and beautiful is this? I mean, if I was riding a snowboard rather than a chocobo, I would be essentially playing 1080 snowboarding. Yeah. Yeah, looks like those dragons definitely got someone's attention. So here's the third and final location, the third and final fortress that's an outpost for civilians. So let's speak with Brunadier. You desire an audience with Lord Raymond, do you? I desire an night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Well, how's 2 letters to change your opinion? What do we have here? Letters from Lords Hauschaffon and Francel, is it? Likely. Oh, you're serious? What to do, what to do? Yeah, you get the feeling he doesn't want to help us, even with the votes of confidence. Let's see his level 39 challenge, because yeah, now here's where we're starting to see that situation I was talking about occur. Level 39 challenge entitled Ye of Little Faith. Sir Brunadier seems ill-inclined to help you. Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Raymond's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sol Arboise. Yes, Sol Arboise can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard. Did you say sir? Her? So, in other words, that would be a dame. But the way they spell sir in this game, would it be more like dom? Like, would it be spelled like dome, D-O-M-E? You know, I believe the person we're looking for may be in here. Yes, I was. Milady? Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Raymond hasn't the time to spend speaking with no-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for lead Herr Kirschon and Stedienne. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Yeah, can you say wild goose chase? Yeah, I knew you could. Alright, up here. This is where Astadien is. And these French names are getting more elaborate as we go along. And, oh! That's And hey, we even found Sid! How'd you make it over here? Well, not that I'm complaining, I'm glad to see you. Are you to visit the patient cell? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Forton and Halinalt. With documents such as these, you need not seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gildenew. He should know Lord Gilmont's current whereabouts. Take away my chocobo, because yeah, my chocobo played his part. Because yeah, he's just blocking the camera right now. So back down the stairs. I'm gonna go outside, and it looks like the person we may need to speak to is possibly on the garrison. Let's see if I'm right on that. Or he could even be in this room here. In fact, seems like he's gonna be on a higher floor, because yeah, this is another one of those spiral staircase rooms. Yep. How did I get stuck on that? Sir Gildenew. Was it Goudernew? Hard to tell. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you are in luck. Lord Gilmont is just up these stairs. Let us all know, though, I would not expect much. House Durandale as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Alright, up we go to speak with Lord Gilmont. Yeah. Kind of get a feeling where this could possibly be going. Sir? Sir Gildenew permitted your passage. Very well, speak. Well, these letters are going to speak for me. You wish to brave a ruined outpost, filled with skeleton, to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? Oh, hey Alphino, good to see ya. We are the scions of the 7th Dawn, Lord Gilmont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We come to Kirthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland? You're alive? But that's impossible! Indeed it is, my lord. Inquisitor, what are you doing here? Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. What? At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandale marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in white in front, are but 3 mysterious strangers. Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the calamity, and 2 scions of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lads, but I should hope the House Durandale would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 stick the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Well, yeah, we help out someone who is involved. We saved someone who could have been a heretic, but was proved to be not, and yet that still makes us enemies of the people of Kirthus. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this memo's false. Yeah. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. Those were our true intentions. Inquisitor, what were you thinking? It could be moons before House Durandale purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Edie, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Gilmont's trust. Understood? Yeah, just like we did with Lord Rochefort, we have to do the same here. And hopefully without interference from the Inquisitor. Yeah, they play the triumphant happy music, but it's not exactly triumphant and happy. And in addition to that, we have a new set of 39s. As well as a 38, we have not yet taken, so might as well take a couple of these 39s while we are here, because, let's face it, we don't have a choice. We have to do these things in order to progress with the story. So, since this guy's on the way down the tower, let's speak with him first. Faucillin. Let's take his level 39 challenge entitled, Run, Fido, Run! Unlike other more menial tasks, Sir Faucillin would set you a mission of some importance. Adventurer, I hear some of my brother knights have made of you a George. Fa, bandit fury, set your sights higher. I have for you a gallant mission. Slay the Gervanian avalanches that trample our steps. They are as dogs cherishing their Gervanians in the wildest forests of their minds. Thought we thought a fairy ring that vanishes by nightfall. Brandish these dragon scares when the avalanches are near, and they will come. And so away we go. How do we get out of here? Thank you. Yeah, I'm coming to crash your dinner party. Sorry. Sorry about that. So where we want to go is out this direction. And since my chocobo would definitely be of help to me here, let's go ahead and summon it. So assist me in battle. Alright, away we go. So once we reveal more of the map, thank you. Well, that's my chocobo to that spot. So, in case you're wondering, that is the specific target that we are hopefully going to get ourselves to, the Stone Vigil. Of course, with interference by the Inquisitor, that means that we cannot do that yet. We've been stalled. Let's go to the destination and use the Dragon Scale. How did you get one of these anyway? Are you a heretic as well? Anyway, these are our targets. So let's beat the crap out of them with the assistance of my chocobo. Put you out of commission for good. Alright, you're gone. Now it's your turn. Let's get rid of all you fools, all you fiends, all you evil creatures. And gone. Right, back to Faucillin. Yeah, I gotta wonder, why do they call this quest Run, Fido, Run? Yeah, it's usually another one of these quests that has a name that the meaning of it does not become clear to you until you've completed the task. And as you can see, the security is level 43. You won't want to fight these guys in a dark alley. So, let's make our way back over to Faucillin. Should be going in here. Yeah, we're gonna run my chocobo this time up to the top. Well, not exactly the top, but just get ourselves higher. Alright, Faucillin. The dragon minions are dead. Now do you not feel like a man grown with honor intact? Know that you removed one of the obstacles to the retaking of the Stone Vigil. How like the Gervanians to send their mindless servants to do their dirty work. We have the advantage over them, for all who serve each god do so free, proud, and clear of thoughts. Should the latter necessarily be a legitimate reason? Anyway, we complete the challenge, and get our choice of earrings. Level 39. I will not be taking the 2500 gil from the gold piece, we will be instead taking the 39 earrings. Alright, let's go ahead and equip those. So, let's put these on. Alright, so now we're down here for now. So now back downstairs. Because I know that I've seen a few other quests that are available to us, including, wow, some mandatories as well. Well, we're going to avoid the mandatories until next time. Let's speak with Fuscone. Let's take his level 39 challenge entitled The King Rat must die. Yeah, suddenly it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fuscone finds himself besieged by the mighty Rat King and seeks an adventurer's assistance. We've got a rat problem, and if nothing's done about it now, we shall soon have a supply problem and a plague problem. They're no more content with our kitchen than the potboy is, and we have a run of the outpost. They feed off our scraps. Someone gets at a meager feast. See if you can't have a good look around and roust up a few to slay. So we gotta kill 3 of them. And they're all gonna be confined within the red circle. And if I remember correctly, some of this is gonna be up top, yep, and some of it's gonna be down here. Starting with this. Rotting vegetables. How did you grow them? You feel beady eyes upon you. Away we go. And let's stick it to these rats. And how are you known as wharf rats when you are nowhere near a wharf? This is not San Francisco. And boom, dead. Yeah, go. Please. Attack this thing before it kills me. Quickly. Alright. That's one gone. And then there was another one up here. Right over here. So let's check this one out. And get what I suspect should be... Yeah. This is not a legitimate statement. You cannot be called wharf rats if you are out in a landlocked area that is covered in ice and snow. This is not a legitimate statement, and you know it. Alright, now for the third one. And then it's just a question of where the last one is. Alright, that one's gone. Now, where would the third one be? I think I may have saw a sign of it somewhere. Down, I think maybe down here. Okay, yeah, over here. Over here is where the last place is. But wow, it's a long way to get there. And unless I'm mistaken, those are carrots. Because they definitely look like carrots. Right, more rats to slaughter. More rats to slaughter. Yeah. If I didn't have the head on the lance, then this would indeed be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I would be Donatello and I would be using my bow. Spelled B-O, not B-O-W. And here we go. Now it's your turn to suffer at my wrath. Boom, you're gone. Alright. Let's go back to Fuscone, if I can remember where he is. Alright. Right over here. Right, Fuscone. Good and well, that's few of the vermin to get at our larder. They remain too numerous, however. There must be a large nest somewhere down below. Kill the king rat and the common rats who lose out. Something both we and the dragons know well. I've struck the rats well as I can, and they look to sleep outside as often as not. There must be an opening that leads to the nest somewhere outside the stronghold. And that's exactly where we're going. So yeah, we gotta go to the perimeter of the castle. All I have to do is just find my way out. But isn't that how it usually works? Okay. Going on the perimeter. And trying to find our rat nest. Should find it somewhere around here. Yep, here it is. Haha, I found you. You've been exposed, now prepare to pay for it. Whoa, you are big. Whoa. You've been eating well. I can imagine that you must be on a high-protein, low-carb diet or something like that. You're an Atkins kind of rat. When was the last time you heard anyone talk about the Atkins diet? Yeah, my mom used to do the Atkins diet. Not anymore, though. Alright, gone. And with that, let's mount my chocobo again. And go back around the perimeter. of the castle in order to get ourselves back to where we need to be. In fact, let's go in here. Yeah, that's a bit of a shortcut. And a much appreciated one at that. I was looking for that shortcut, I couldn't remember where it was. Alright, Fuscone. Have you been clearing the tables again? That's the end of the king, is it? Well struck. We'll see less of the foul little things I expect. That said, sailors talk of rats abandoning a sinking ship, do they not? Perhaps I should take it rightly. I should more rightly take it as a good omen that the rats deign to stay in White Brim. Well, I really don't know how to receive that, but yeah, these are all level 40 items that I cannot take. Even the strongest one I couldn't take, and the regular gloves, they're weaker than what I currently have, so that's 2,000 gil in my bank. Alright. What else can we do while we're here? So yeah, there's 2 mandatories down here. And then... oh, I imagine the optional quest is going to be up here somewhere. Oh no, it's a 3rd mandatory. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of mandatories. In fact, hold on a second. Yeah, in here it's all mandatories. Alright. Well, then we shall leave this for a while because we need to get ourselves back ahead of the curve, as it were. So, you know what? Let's dismark for my Chocobo, use the return spell, and take on that one quest that I've left behind at Camp Dragonhead. Just so that I have them all cleared out. Once I have those all cleared out, I'll be fine. And then, of course, we can move on. Okay, so back here at Camp Dragonhead, let's find that one missing quest. Looks like Sir Aurel is gonna have it. Yeah, I believe we've taken a quest from him already in this LP, so on this beautiful starry night, and with Lanza running interference, let's take on his level 38 challenge entitled A Cup of Joy. Sir Aurel of House Hallinart wishes to thank the Lord of House Fortin, and only an adventurer can pull off such a fraud exchange. That is weird. A moment, if you will. You are the adventurer who cleared Lord France's good name, are you not? Allow me to thank you. His lordship is House Hallinart, you see, and unjust it is that he was born under a waning moon. Yet what was thin must eventually grow fat again. Not if you're a human being. I wouldn't thank Lord Rochefort as well, but I should not like to be seen as currying favor either for myself or my house. I will present him with a gift under your name if you are amenable. I have selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Will you collect it from the wine cellar downstairs and deliver it to Medgustel in the kitchen? The wine cellar is called Emmanuel, and the bill has been settled. Very well. So, over here is where we'll find the person. In fact, if I jump over this balcony, land on that roof, turn around, there he is right there. EDSS! I must be rising in the world to have the custom of the most famous adventurer of these parts. Well, I'm still more infamous than anything. How myself? Sir Aurel sent you. Of course, it is the bottle shielded, and a fine choice if I might say so. Okay, so it is a female. This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of the weeping saint, sweet and iceless even in deep winter. 'Twas no mean feat procuring such a choice liquor with the road snowbound, but I am too pleased. So, deliver a bottle of Danafin's Joy to Medgustel, who I believe is going to be over on the ramparts, over here, maybe? If I remember correctly, unless this is another one of those situations where I'm going to someone who is actually in a building. And yeah, that would hold true again. I keep making the same mistake over and over again. When will I learn from my errors? Ugh. Crazy, I'm telling you, just crazy. Medgustel. Well, if it isn't TDSS, everyone's talking about you, you know? Looking for a place to hide? Oh, looking for a place to give you this, actually. Sweet goddess, Danafin's Joy! I haven't seen one of these upon this sideboard for a good many months. This is too rich for your purse, I wish. So it must be for Morel? I guessed well, did I not? The high houses of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who stood with the Haldrath, the first Azure Dragon. They are like brothers, Lord Rochefort says. They bicker ceaselessly, but they must remember to hold fast to one another when the safety of Ishgard is at stake. Thank you for delivering this, and serving as Sir Orel's decoy. Lord Rochefort has been quite deprived of his favorite donjon since the Cold grew so ferocious. And so, with that task completed, that means there's nothing further for us to do in Camp Dragonhead, so we would have to go back over to Whitebrim Front in order to continue with the level 39 challenges, and we'll take care of those next time. But in the meantime, I'm also going to make it a point to do another run of Cutter's Cry, because obviously I'm going to need the experience in order to keep up with the curve that's going to be taking place, because we are seeing it happen with the main story quest that this is becoming a necessary practice. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to call it a day here, and I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And when I join you again, we will return to Whitebrim Front and continue to take on the level 39 challenges, and we may even get in a few mandatories while we're at it. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.